I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define my to be my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't panic surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like blah, yeah. And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skill.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wild card game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the double, 6, Monk's 56. We go. Check, lucky.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
At the 43-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check, 56.
2nd and 9 now. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Saints.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun, down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
30-yard line.
54. Right there. 54, Mike. 65. You got tape. You got tape. You got tape right there.
on the gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
'49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Back to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
One, Omaha. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go, D. Hey, Delta. Mike 50, Mike 50.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26.
That's good for a 49er.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stick, stick. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180.
Watch the out, watch the out.
12.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to haul it in is Kittle. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
You draw 21.
Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Get the ball. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Do it right now. Do it right now. He's crazy.
2nd and 14. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now. We're scoreless after 1. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. It's fielded at the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
54. So we got man.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
54.
Black!
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Hey! Wahoo!
Check.
11.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey, let's get on.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Undercrush.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Hey, check. Mike 22.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Well, he's going to go for it all. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A 53-yard attempt.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
On second down, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, pick your game up. Switch. Check.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They begin the drive with Coleman. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
11.
Chopper! Black! Go!
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11.
3rd and short, McKinnon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 44-yard line.
Right there. 55.
2nd and 5. He gets it to Thomas. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
Gain of 21 yards. And the Saints first down.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
15-yard line.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the curve. Watch the curve. Check 13.
Running with Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Begin. Shoot.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Shoot. Check 31. Spurs. No. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Switch.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But now it's 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
Check 15.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And Lutz's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he cuts it right sideline. And finally brought down at the 43. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them.
Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin. 77 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big play ability.
He certainly does, and not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Let's make these babies cry.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. 54.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum, maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown the last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
I got you.
Motion out of the backfield. Hey.
65. Hey, exit.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here we go. 180. 11.
58, Mike.
Hey, Echo.
58.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Coleman. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Now that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here we go. 180.
They can't hang with us.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Like 22's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Hey, gun.
Just like that. Mike's 22. He runs.
2.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Wide open receiver, complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming after you.
21. Here we go.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Push him back. Push him back.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
One, Omaha.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
21.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints 7-yard line.
On 2nd and a yard, Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So that'll back him up 5.
That's what I'm talking about.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And able to find Green. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46.
Right there, 56.
He'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll set up to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now, listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again. But on offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. And you just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Here we go. What do you need?
And what's the ball?
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
He don't want it.
11.
Check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Watch the run.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 8 yards there, getting him out of danger. It's a first down. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Here's Coleman. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling.
Here we go.
Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Check the backer.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
49ers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
21. Hey, Zoo!
Right there, 54 Mike.
Quick talk!
Now Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
At the 40-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Kill!
1, Omaha. Hey, Charlie.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
We coming all day!
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. This is Coleman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
50, Mike, 50!
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go, V, let's go! Hey, let's get there! Showing up.
21.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll look to throw. Green brings it in. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
56. Let's go, D. Jump. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Hey.
Back to throw.
Check 52.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They will run again with Coleman. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Coming to you. SOS.
Two.
SOS.
12.
Hey, we got Mike Fitz.
Now Garoppolo. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Here we go,
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You can't block me. You can't.
Coleman now. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Here we go.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.